What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Triple T podcast for knife makers. We really appreciate you hanging out with us and listening to us do some mediocre bullshit as we just continuously try to disappoint the world, one fucking listener at a time. But as always, I got my buddy Denis Tyrell from Tyrell Knifeworks. I am Jerid from Echo Blades, and we are here to try to entertain you the best we can for about an hour.
The best we can. It's the
best
best we can do.
This is the best effort podcast. Yeah. I just want to tell everybody that we try really hard and, we just miss the mark consistently. So whatever. How are you, buddy?
That's going to be the name of the podcast. Captains of Mediocrity.
Yes. Groundhog's Day.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I'm good. I feel like I've been extremely productive in the last week. So that's good.
Well, that's really good to hear. Especially coming off of a nice long vacation and getting the shoo flu and all that good stuff. Spending the whole week golfing like me. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Lazy shit.
Oh, it's real good. Well,
what have you been up to? What have you been up to?
So I shit the bed at I know everybody's fucking interested. So I'm just going to get this out of the way, right? So I shit the bed at my golf tournament.
We were all on pins and needles.
Waiting. I know, guys. Here it is. So I was 1 under through 3 holes, which is fucking great. Thought I was going to shoot the best round of my life. And it didn't happen. I showed up. So obviously the guy that played the first 3 holes was, not me. So that was cool. And then it was my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Derek. My little brother turned like fucking 50 or something like that because we're old as hell now. But we went out. I'm kidding. He's like 41. He's 5 years younger than me. So he's like, I think he turned 41. But anyways, my brother is my bestest buddy, bestest friend. I wish that all people could have the special relationship that him and I have. Just a fucking ball of entertainment and fun and laughs. So he came out and we golfed with my son and basically my other little brother, his best friend, on Sunday. And we had a really good time. I ended up hitting one of the best shots of my life. It was fantastic. That really shitty hole that I was telling you about, the 13, I don't think you played it, but and I think I get it there. But anyways, I hit like a 225 yard 5-wood to within 3 feet. And I ended up birdieing it. So nice. I'm like, that's why you play golf, to suck ass and think you're going to do great. Every time you go out there, be devastatingly disappointed. And then you hit one shot and it just brings you back and you want to keep doing it. So, but yeah, that was that. And then, and I'm out here still trying to hustle and sell knives that I haven't made, which is great. So the books are growing. And
I thought you're supposed to narrow down those books and get some off your hands.
Yeah, well, I can't stop fucking talking. That's the thing, It's just one of those things that come up, and here I go selling my bullshit.
ABC, always be closing.
Yeah,
that's Jerid. Always closing on the knife. Just closing almost on the sale.
There. Yeah, closing to the sale. Yeah. I don't actually make any money, but I got a lot of potential there. But yeah, so this weekend I think the plan is to wrap up 3 of them, and I should be able to knock that out. They're all at that good stage. So, and then that's it, man. Work is fucking crazy. Heading up to Washington again. I think Wednesday morning. So basically tomorrow. Leave at the butt crack of dawn on Wednesday, and then head back up to Washington for a few days and go run and crack. So I might go try to hook up with our buddy Steve Lockwood if we can swing that. And then apparently it's not going to rain. Oh, I guess it's going to rain like it's supposed to, like every day there on Friday, but I'm only there for half a day, so it's going to be decent while I'm there for the Wednesday, Thursday. So that's cool. And then back home, and here we are.
Back to work.
Yeah.
You said you've been racking up orders. I actually, I've had a lot of requests in the last week and a half for like commission requests, like unusually
cool stuff or like shit you're not interested in.
Well, it's four people interested in katanas, which you know my feeling on those.
Yeah.
I told one guy I might do one. He was serious, like he's like ready to fork over some dollars. I told him maybe I'll do one in the spring, but
You take deposits.
I have the way I do it now is I have a list. If I get the notion that I want to do a commission, I'll look at my list. I will reach out to that person. He may have been on the list for a year or more. I will take the deposit when I start the build only. I
So
don't
you do
take
take a deposit though.
I will take a deposit to start the
Are
build.
you comfortable with telling me how much you actually ask for?
It's usually
50%, 25?
it's 10% or $200, whichever is greater.
Okay.
So that's it's enough. These and my commissions are usually for the higher dollar items. So
Mhm.
10% is a significant amount. It's usually in the $500 range. So it's not usually all I want is the deposit large enough so the guy's not walking away.
Gotcha.
He's not going to ghost me after the thing is started.
Did you get a deposit from that guy that did the one dude that did
No,
completely fake on
that
you?
was before I took deposits, which is why I take
That
a
was your
deposit now.
lesson?
That was
Yeah.
my lesson learned.
Gotcha.
So yeah, now I take deposits. I also take a deposit to get on my class schedule. So
You do take one?
mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
You will get on the calendar for a class once I get a deposit.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, you're just somebody in my email or my DMs, but it's not real
Ooh.
until I get the deposit.
You gotta pay to get an MDMs over here, boy.
That's right.
This is a fucking high
No
class.
fucking around.
Well, nice.
Yeah, no, I've learned the lesson, but I don't know. I guess some guys take a deposit just to get on the list, which then I feel like I'm owing someone and I haven't started. Like I don't feel bad if someone sits on the list for a year or more.
Yeah.
And some people on the list I'll never get to because I just don't want to do their commission as much as others. So I may never get to them. But
Right.
I haven't taken any money from them, so it doesn't matter.
So how many of you guys take deposits, and what's your thoughts on that? I'm curious. I don't do that. I think I don't know who it was. Somebody explained to me that their experience was that the customer tends to be a little bit more needy. Like I think the way they put it was they they feel like they own you, or like no,
Yes,
they've
I
like
know what you mean.
yeah. And I
And,
was
and
like,
that's why I do a pretty low deposit. Like your deposit is just a secure, call it a security,
yeah,
knowing you're not going to walk away, but it's not enough that I'm shackled to the. At least
yeah.
that's the theory.
Yeah, but I did, like I said, historically, I never have. But I was talking to somebody about, I was explaining to them because I'm always recommending like a stainless chef knife for the average person.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to be it's easier care, that whole thing. The I don't want to hear the bullshit of all it rusted, or I didn't do this or that with the high
100%
carbon
agree.
stuff. So yeah, so I'm always like, no, and then there's the price for a Damascus or a pattern welder or something like that I'm trying to explain to them. Like it jumps up a lot. Like you think it's cool, but then I tell you how much it is, and then you're like, oh. So I'm always trying to push the some kind of a stainless. And but the guy was like, no, I'm interested in this and this. I said, well, then if we go there, I'll when I start, I'll hit you up once we go, and I'll talk to you, and I'll get a deposit of some kind, because that's what I was
Yep.
thinking. So
Yeah, and also, I mean, I just do it as a blanket rule now, but there are certain builds that, like, honestly, I don't care if I get a deposit because I know it's going to sell anyway.
right,
But builds like like that spear is a very custom. Not a lot of people are in the market for a spear.
Did you ever get that
So
off, or you still have it?
no, it was sold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I actually sold it to a guy in France.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
I remember that.
yeah.
I remember that.
But I mean, if it was like a katana or something like that, those seem to be easier to sell, so I wouldn't really care. But I've just for the practicality, I still take a deposit no matter what.
Nice. All right. Well, cool. So you got a bunch of cool stuff, or not, some cool stuff coming in.
Ye-
Anything
ye-
crazy?
um.
Any dude trying
Uh,
to take a class with you and have a little Latino boy show up again, or fucking dicks?
uh, Jeff, let me know if you got any other golden
I'm sure he does.
golden gems we can get Jerid on. But I got a bunch of classes coming up. But as far as commissions, the only ones that really, I mean, I had one katana that I don't know why I picked that one. He was very serious. That's why I said maybe. But I've had a lot of like
another copper
yeah,
katana?
yeah. He wants
Okay.
copper. Um, yeah, and I'm just doing a bunch of forging, really to get ready for this week's Triple T on gradients with Morocco. And I had my video chat with Morocco this morning, which went really well. We discussed it, and that's the talking head that's going to be in the video this week when we talk about gradients. But
Nice.
yeah, I worked on a really cool mosaic that I showed, and it'll be a shot of that, and probably forging part of that will be in the video, kind of in the background as we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out really good. Happy with that. That's the one that I was, and Morocco was actually a little intrigued by the technique I was doing of like spiraling the pattern. Did we talk about that
Okay.
last week?
You talked about it.
Yeah. But spiraling the pattern. And when I explained what I was trying to achieve, he was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And I showed him the plug welded chef knife that I did last year, the year before,
Right.
where I actually accidentally managed to spiral that plug.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm trying to do in a future pattern. So this was kind of a test ground for that
Nice.
future pattern that. But it also used gradients, so it really shows off, um, using that gradient technology in another, like a regular pattern, like an explosion.
Just like how much cooler it can be.
How much cooler it can be. Yeah, it goes from okay, it's an explosion that everybody has seen before to, and this is one thing that he and I both agree on. Like, if you make a pattern that it just has so many techniques in it and you show it to somebody, it's like information overload. They don't know what they're looking at. They might say, "Yeah, that's cool," but they don't like they don't know what to look at in the pattern. Like they need something that they can identify with.
Right.
So that's where we were talking about, take a pattern that everybody knows and then change a little aspect and use a gradient. So like everyone looks at it and goes, "Oh yeah, that's just an explosion." But then they look at it and they go, "Oh wow, that part's really cool." And they'll kind of start to dive into it, and it shows like a lot of depth to the pattern, and just it's a little easier for someone to grasp than like just this wild pattern that they look at and like their brain can't process.
Right.
And then the second pattern I did that I'm really excited about is I did a feather, but the veins of the feather are gradients.
Okay.
So it like at arm's length it looks like a regular feather, but when it's and it's really fine right now, but when it's etched and finished, like the final pattern, there should be so much depth and like undulation in the feather, like it should look really cool.
Hmm.
And I did this very center of the feather in black, so when it was split, the center has like a black vein in it. So it's really. I don't understand why that's funny. Okay, I get it now. You, my friend, have a very perverse mind.
And along with the other 4 people listening, they are 9,000% chuckling right along. Sometimes I get messages. I don't get too many, but sometimes they're like, "How did you let him off on that?" I'm like, "Guys, man, I can't do it all the time."
Okay, all right, you got me on
You're
that
about
one.
as red as your shirt right now. That's pretty good, Mr. Blackbane. Insane in the black brain. Insane. Got black brain.
Oh man.
All right. Go
Anyway,
ahead.
it'll
Continue.
be a pretty killer pattern, and it was just a fun discussion with Morocco to hear how it started, how it came to be, you know, where he thinks it's going to go, and we will actually show the basics of it, as well as
Oh, so
what I
you already like recorded what you're gonna have on the video.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's what I was
Okay.
doing last week. I was actually making the content for the kind of like, I'll call it the background of the
Got it.
video.
Yeah.
It's going to be us talking about gradients. I'm going to have graphics about, hey, here's the stack for a gradient, and here's where you're going to use it, and here's some explanations of things. So I think it'll be a little techie video. This is going to be a triple T, not a build video, but there will be build videos when I eventually turn this feather and this mosaic into a knife. There'll be a full build video.
Gotcha. Cool.
And I have the massive piece of that feather. Like I made it's probably like a 9-inch buoy out of 1/3 of the feather billet. So I got a whole ton of it left. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, anyway, watch the Thursday video this week with Mareko Mamasi, and we're going to talk about gradients, and should be a cool one.
Very cool. Very exciting.
Yes.
I am very excited.
And I don't think we talk about. Yeah, we didn't talk about last week's failure video. Did you get a chance? Did you check that one out?
I actually did.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah, no, I support you, dude. 1,000%. That's what we do in this community. We support each other. We encourage each other. We don't talk about the negative stuff. We just support, you know? What can you do better in a very kind way? But I do agree. I thought it was incredible that, you know, the humility that you displayed at the end, you know, just talking about, you know, it's not really a loss. It's just you know, that wasn't a success. So we get to try again or figure out that didn't work, and that's not worth chasing. And then we're on to the next one. So you, my friend, continue to inspire and, you know, push the envelope. And I do appreciate that.
I did have one
That's where you say, thank you, Jerid.
Thank you, Jerid.
I know it's uncomfortable, but I just complimented you.
I did have one viewer reach out and say, yeah, like you probably melted the titanium. And then I fired back, well, titanium's got a melting point of like 2,700 degrees. I don't know how I would have melted it. But then he said, yeah, but when the two combine, as in even
it was shavings, right? It wasn't
But he said even in plates, when the titanium contacts steel, I guess I don't know what the metallurgical process is, but even them like contacting each other, it actually lowers the titanium melting point dramatically. So the reason that it was kind of like I just got like a foggy kind of area, like I was expecting bright chips. I thought the titanium would remain bright chips, but I think what actually happened is that the titanium is actually the chips melted and kind of got absorbed into the steel, and that's why I didn't see any real bright areas.
Pattern or like there was. It was. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it was like I was hoping to see, even if it didn't like stick, I was hoping to see some cool activity.
Yeah, I was expecting to see like little, you know, stars in the sky kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
little black veins.
Yes, yeah.
Little
doesn't
white,
exist. Dude. Little white spots. Yeah, I did not see that, which was a bummer. So yeah. So on to the next one. We're going to try Cobalt, which
Yeah.
is will be an interesting one.
Yeah, I thought you just had some like weld tags or something. When the little pieces you were showing that looked like they had a bunch of welds on them. I was like, what, do you just like cut the end off of some failed welds or something? But
Yeah, no, that's how I purchased them. I guess they're
yeah,
like little smashed, like I don't know. They heat them up and squish them. It looks like they're pressed. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know why. They must be a byproduct of something. But it's 99.9% pure cobalt. So we're
nice.
going to try that. I'm going to have to put it into chips again
Yeah,
and give it a shot. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I
yeah,
saw you gave the billet a whack. What'd you use for that?
I used I beat it with my peen. That's what I did.
Atta boy, atta boy.
I put it on the anvil and gave it a few whacks with the fat peen just to see if it would compress, and it did. But if you guys need a hammer, you got to go check out Two Basterds, Texas Smithy and Supplies. Get yourself a wide variety of hammers that they offer, from straight peens, cross peens, diagonal peens, all the peens. Go get them
All the
at
beans.
Fat Bastards. Wrong
Yes.
one. Man, I'm all over the map today. At Two
I'm beat because I'm
Bastards.
unhappy. I'm unhappy because I beat.
I see a trend to this episode.
This is
Go check
good,
out
bro.
Two Bastards, not just one, but two.
That's right. Fat bastard. That's great. The titanium smashing fat bastards, two bastard peen crusher.
Oh
That's right,
man,
man. Because ain't it grand to have a fat peen in one's hand? Yes.
that's right.
And then if you don't want to mess around with all this nerding out on trying to get different kind of unique metals to stick, you should go check out Coy Baker and the boys over at Baker Forge and Tool, maker of all of the awesome welded steel. This week, last week's drop was Hypnotic Gomai and a ladder chevron with a mesmerizing mosaic cladding and a copper shin, and options for a 1084 or a high-end Hitachi blue core. This debut layout captivates. So if you didn't get a chance to do that, go check out and see if there's anything left while you're at it. Next week, you can use the app, the Baker Forge and Tool app, to get early 1-day access to the next week's drop. They also have Gator Piss, the premium etchants available for your etching delight. OG Gator Piss heavy, and for your stainless, Gator Piss Max. Gator skin to protect that steel once it's all done. Once all done with the nano ceramic coating. And when you're all done with that, you can load that card up and use the discount code Triple T10 for 10% off.
I was pushing our sponsors this weekend. I had a class. So not only were they using the Two Bastards hammers for the class, they were using the Ameribraid Fastback 2x72 grinder to grind those
Nice.
bevels into their knives. I had two
Very good.
students for a 2-day course this weekend. So they were jumping on the Ameribraid and loving that thing, doing handles and all kinds of fun stuff on the Ameribraid. So if you need a grinder, you got to go check out Ameribraid. Best grinders on the market. Also, you can take a look at the Hyperdisc, the rotary tool extraordinaire. It's a disc grinder. It's a multi-tool. You name it, it does it. Replaceable arbor to put all kinds of cool tools on it.
Easy, quick, and fast.
That's right. So Maritime, also, of course, we were using steel for Maritime. So go check out Maritime Knife Supply for all of your needs for knife making, whether it's steel, abrasives, tooling, epoxy. He's got everything on Maritime Knife Supply. So go check him out and tell him the boys at Triple T sent you.
Yeah, I got a
So,
cool story. Before you pop into the next link. I'm sitting and having a meeting at work today, and my boss looks at me, and I'm wearing my the newer black maritime hoodie that just has the anvil on, and he looks at me, stops, and we're talking business, and back and forth, and he looks at me and he goes, "You know what? I fucking hate that I know what that sweater is." And then he goes, "Yeah, you listen to a couple shows," and then he starts naming off and doing the ad reads and shit. I was dying. I said, "Yeah, see, if you guys want to know, I mean, that's one day maybe a potential buyer, but what we do here kind of sticks with people every now and again
Oh,
because
that's good. That's good.
it was good." I said, "You know his name is Lawrence Lake." I said, "Here's your name, dude. There you go."
He's famous.
He is. He's the mayor.
I'm gonna go through the last sponsor that I was pushing this weekend is Pelican Paste because the guys were
Attaboy.
putting Pelican Paste on their handles after they were done. So if you need some super duper wax, hard wax, soft wax, Pelican oil, hand salve, soap, go check out Pelican Paste at pelicanpaste.com. And if you have a cast iron pan, you can season that with some butternut and
Sure.
use the discount code Triple T10. Get yourself some orangey smelling Pelican Paste.
Yep.
We were also coated knives with gator skin at the end of the class.
Nice.
So yeah, it was
Yeah.
a sponsor extravaganza.
Yeah, and let's not forget that before you're gonna etch and do all that stuff for that steel, you might as well use the all new product from Baker Forge and Tool, the Grime Reaper. That's that cleaning agent will get you prepped up and ready to go for etching.
So I pulled the Grime Reaper out the other day and I used it for the first time, and it works great. It love the way it works, but my entire shop smelled like oranges for like the next 2 hours. And I only
Nice.
sprayed it in like the back corner by the sink. And I'm walking around and I'm like, man, I can still smell that stuff for like 2 hours. It was awesome.
Yes. It's
It's
better than that stupid brake clean.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it around and just give it a little squirt every once in a while, especially when Jerid's around farting up the shop.
You
Yeah, he's
don't squirt
nodding.
when I'm around, buddy. You just fucking keep that shit in your bottle, all right?
Oh.
Goodness gracious. All right, so I'm taking it you're out pushing all these our wonderful sponsors products out to your students, and what classes did you do?
This was the 2-day intro bladesmithing course.
Oh, that's right.
So they got through. Actually, Miguel and Jonathan did awesome, and it was good to see. Jonathan is aspiring knife maker. He hasn't made, I don't think he's got much tooling at home yet, but he's definitely getting into it. He brought his own segmented scales that he wanted to use, and brought a
Nice.
really cool design idea that we fully, he cut it out, slapped it on the steel, after he forged it basically to shape. And it was really cool. And I looked at it and I had my doubts, but at the end, it was a super comfortable design. So he did a good job.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. We even had time to do Kydex sheaths at the end of the course. So
Oh, very cool.
yeah, it was good. And I have another class this Thursday, a 1-day class for my old colleague Mike, who is coming. He'll be picking up his knife, but he'll also be doing the 1-day class on Thursday, so that'll be fun.
That's right. He was part of this class too, right?
No.
Oh,
No,
he
I'm
already
just
did
doing a
one.
special one with him. Like it's,
Gotcha.
hanging out with the buddy kind of day.
Cool.
And it'll be a little more relaxing than having another student there.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm finishing up his chef knife now, the one that's, the ABL one. He's already got one
I
of mine.
gotcha. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember.
Yes. So many things on the go. I started the chef tweezer project today.
Very cool.
Figured out what I was going to do for that, and I finally ended up reusing the offcuts from the USMC sword, the U.S. Marine Officer sword.
Okay.
Used some offcuts from that, combined it with some nickel and some 1084 bar stock, and then twisted it. So probably take a look at that, what that looks like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cut it up and then figure out that. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to combine the tines of the tweezer yet. Am I going to use why is the
You get a mechanical connection, or
yeah, like am I going to rivet them together? Am I going to forge weld them? I can't forge weld them. I just think these things are going to be so thin that when I heat treat them, because they need to be springy, they have to be heat treated. I'm just expecting they're going to warp like crazy. So if they're already together, I think I'm screwed. So that's why I want to have them separate and um, rivet them together after. I just don't know what I'm going to rivet them with.
It's got to
I
be
don't know.
classy.
Thinking about that construction is like melting my brain.
Yeah.
So
I still want to do that thing we were talking about. I'm excited about that. I thought about it all weekend.
How long is that thing you want to do? Like inch and a half?
No,
2 inches?
like two and 3/4, probably somewhere around there, maybe.
I don't know if I have a piece that big.
Well, then it is what it is, right? I mean,
we'll have to figure it out.
We have to figure one out.
Yeah,
but
I was just hoping to use that piece that we had looked at.
2 inches is fine.
That's what she said.
I'll just say it's 6 inches. You know that it goes. Yeah, but all weekend I was like, "Oh man, got to do that." So,
is it a super secret? Is that why we're not allowed to say?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of fucking thieves out there. You know, you'll find out when you see it. It may never happen.
Okay.
I'm kidding about the thieving thing. I want to do it before we talk about it.
Yeah, let me know. What else? Yeah, and I have a Damascus class in a couple of weeks, which should be fun. Which is why I wanted to finally, when I was doing I actually had fired up the forge, and then I looked at the press, and I'm like, man, because I had bought that diamond plate, and I'm like, I really should put the new foot pedal on it. So then I shut the forge off, and I spent like 40 minutes putting the new foot pedal on it, which works awesime. And I'm like, why didn't I do this years ago?
I was fucking busy today, but if I had the time, I was going to go in on you with like what in the fuck were we messing around with this little ass pedal for all these fucking years?
It was fine when it was just me, right? Like when I built the press for me, and I'm right-handed and I use my right foot, and that was fine. But then when I started having you and other people in the shop, that it just didn't. I should have made the press more universal and not just for me.
Yeah.
So now,
I mean, it never didn't work or anything. It's just like that's.
But
I
you had to
see
look
it's like
down
so
and
much.
Put your foot on it, right?
Yeah.
Now you don't, and actually, it's a lot more convenient. I found out because now I can put the camera anywhere because I'm not gonna hit it with the foot pedal. Like it's actually a lot easier because I can move my foot now where before I couldn't.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty cool, and I wish I would have done it. And I definitely wanted to do it before the Damascus class. So
gotcha,
because it would be, of course, using the hell out of it then. So.
Yeah. So I mean that's funny because I wanted to bust your balls more than I did, but yeah, it's cool. I'm glad you did it. I can't wait to get after it and not have to look down and watch the heat go out of my billet for 14 fucking minutes. I'm bad enough anyways on my
It's still going to do that. It'll be 13 minutes now.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's precious time. But I was funny story. I'm spending a little more time than normal on the Facebook Marketplace, and because just always on the hunt for a deal, and but it does have like some algorithm of your search history and the things that it thinks that you're into, and I'm cruising through it. All of a sudden, I'm just going by, and then all of a sudden, I see this fucking bandsaw. And I look at it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess I was looking for a bandsaw one time, and then I see this little plate on it. I'm like, oh, look at this fucker. He's got like he turned a bandsaw into a vertical bandsaw, and I'm like, wait a minute, like I feel like I know this bandsaw. Like I feel like I've used this, and I'm like, is that a Win? Oh yeah, that's a Win. I'm like, bro, and I'm like, what kind of other dumbass would have to like make instead of getting a swag table or something like that you'd have to like put this thing inside of a post vise or something. I'm like, let me check this shit out. And I click on it, and sure as shit, Mr. Tyrell's trying to off the old bandsaw. I laughed pretty good, man. I was like, look at this guy.
Yeah, you
send it to Denis, and then and I'm like, hey, look what I saw on there. And he goes, oh yeah, you want to buy it? I'm like, fuck you.
I'm actually. This is the first time I put something up on Marketplace. I didn't think I overpriced it, but maybe I did. I don't know. I asked for $100 with the table, which I didn't think was crazy. And I haven't even got one bite on it yet. A lot of looks, but no bites on it yet, which is weird. Usually it's like people are banging down my door that day to pick it up.
Yeah.
So obviously it's probably a little overpriced. Crazy, but
nobody's even making an offer.
No one even asked a question. No messages, nothing. Usually there's like the guy, hey, will you take $20 for it? Or some idiot.
That's funny.
But yeah, nothing yet. I should relook at the post. Maybe I screwed something up on the posting about it.
But I don't know. I didn't read any of it. I just it was weird because I was like, I fucking know that thing, and sure as shit, it was you. So
yeah, I was tired of having it under that table, and I actually pulled it out and I put it on the rack above the surface grinder. So at least it's out of my way now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
But you know what's never in my way? An even heat kiln. Even heat kiln. Never in my way. Always exactly where I want it. Mm-hmm. I was explaining to the students because of course we heat treated in the forge, and I was explaining and they're like, well, why do you use why not just use the forge? And I was explaining how good the even heat is and how that it's accurate to 5 degrees and all the stuff. And then I was telling them about the temper and oh yeah, I could just set this thing to do the temper and it'll do 2 cycles. I don't have to take it out, or I'm just going to let it go overnight and all that fun stuff. So if you're looking for a kiln, go check out Even Heat. They make the best kilns around, family owned and operated since 1948. That's right after World War II. Building the highest quality knife heat treat ovens available. So go check them out. Find a distributor. If you're in Canada, you can buy them off of Maritime Knife Supply.
That's right.
That's right. You know what else I just bought on Maritime since we're on? I just went and bought some grip axe.
Ooh.
Yeah. He didn't have many choices, but I did get myself some grip axe, some gray and some blue. So nice. I'm going to be making some composite scales. Composite.
Very nicely done, you American, you.
Some composite. Ho ho.
It's composites.
Some composite scales.
Were those Canadian gooses on the golf course, or just regular geese?
Those are Canadian geese.
That's what those are.
Yeah, the big fuckers with the black heads and the white stripe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Might be the first time I ever saw him.
Get out of here.
First time I ever looked at one and said, "Hey, that's a Cobra chicken." I don't know. But
You've
that's what
certainly
those
seen
are.
them before. Yes, that's what those are. Go up and that's when I warned you. Like when we went golfing, you hit a ball that was like, I think it was like 2 feet from one of them. I'm like, you better watch it. You're gonna get your ass bit if you go up there.
Yeah.
Probably
No, they're
sitting on
pretty.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did get some Grip X. Be making some composite scales. But if you want to get yours, go to uh, Grip Tech Composites. I'm going to screw this up for sure. Grip X is the product. There's Grip X 3D, and the limitless color rubber for higher finishes. You can use the discount code T10, and they are Grip Tech Official on Instagram. I happened to pick mine up at Maritime Knife Supply since I was there buying other things.
There you go.
So I love it when our sponsors get together and sing Kumbaya and share.
That's right. But if you don't go, you could use the discount code T10 for 10% off at Grip Tech Composites.
That's right. Composites.
Oh, Matt's gonna be so happy you
I
aired the
know.
read.
Yes.
He loves
But
you.
yeah, it was Jonathan. The scales that Jonathan brought were awesome. He got some. I didn't even know the company he got them from, but they were some cool ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never worked with them. I've never done them. I've never made them. I gotta try them. There's some classy. So it's an easy way to class some stuff up for sure.
Yeah. And I think having like, sometimes you have a set of scales and you're like, meh, they're kind of boring. But then you could slice those up and put them with other things or use them as a really thin strip. He had one, like on its own, he had one that was resin with gold flake in it. And but it was a thin strip, but a whole scale that was like resin with gold flake would look, I think, maybe a little over the top, a little cheesy. But
A little
as
gaudy.
a strip between, it was awesome. It looked really cool. Not overdone, but yeah, it makes me want to do some more on segmented scales. Cool. I will tell you though, the number one issue with the segmented scales, if you're going to do the scales on an angle, which most people do, you really got to be careful when you drill the hole and you place those, because if you get them off, it's easy to get the scales those lines don't meet.
Right.
Yeah. So they're a little trickier that way. So yeah, be careful when you do it.
There you go.
The one chef knife in my kitchen, the stainless chef knife, I kept because I fucked up the scales.
Yeah, I was telling somebody that some guy, the guy I'm probably going to sell that, the forged one that I did, the hidden tang. I really like going back and forth on, because I want to keep it because it's like super special in so many ways. But I had it and I was showing it, and they're like, "Oh no, yeah, I'm interested in that." I'm like, I'm probably gonna sell it though because I'm trying to really work on that, not getting attached to the things that we make. And he's like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure you got a bunch in there." And I go, "No," I said, "I really don't. I mean, I like one of the first couple I made my wife, and but I'm like, chances are my kitchen will be full of them because the ones I fuck up are probably gonna end up being they're gonna stay here. So I'll have plenty of opportunity to build our own personal collection up here too. So
yeah.
I think
The only reason I don't have more in my kitchen is I just don't make that many chef knives. If I did, I'm sure I would have more oops collections in the kitchen.
Yeah, and I want to do what Noah did and make a fucking badass, Salem Straub inspired knife where he just went like a tad too thin on that S grind and put like a little pinhole in it. Did you see that?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, he was like, he posted the knife, beautiful knife, man. Just like guy, no, you do amazing work, dude. I was really took me a minute to, and when I went back and I read the post and kind of saw just like the tiniest fucking pinhole in it, and he's destroyed about it, and I understand completely, but. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to keep this. And that's kind of was the topper for me to sell this one. Cause I'm like, chances are my first S grind is probably going
So
to go a little too.
he went through on the S grind.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
surprised he didn't
ever
see
so
like
slightly,
blue. Like
ever so slightly, dude. Like, yeah, he probably
wow.
could have did it and nobody would have known, but no, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's just such a gorgeous knife though, man. Yeah, and a bummer to have to, I don't know, man. Is it a bummer or is it not? But I'm sure it
Oh,
was
of
something
course
he
it's a
wanted
bummer.
to.
It's a knife he planned on selling and now he can't.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
of course it's a bummer.
I'm trying to play it down, Dennis. Jesus, it was meant for him.
It's a learning.
Yeah.
It's one of those learning tools. He'll know not to do that.
Literally.
Yes. Speaking of Mr. Entiat River Forge, he launched his YouTube channel. So,
oh, that's right.
Yeah. Sorry, no, I still haven't watched your video, but I will.
I didn't get to it either. But
yeah,
that was just today, so I don't feel.
Was that today or was it yesterday?
It was like yesterday, but
okay.
I saw it today. And,
okay.
I haven't got to it yet, but no, that's exciting stuff, man.
Yeah, he did one. What was it? Doing stake flipper.
Yeah.
For forging on a stake flipper, which I've actually never done, so I'm kind of interested to see it.
Yeah.
I have a couple of those Atlas knife and tool railroad spikes, so I might actually turn one of those into a stake flipper.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm excited to check it out.
I have a class next month with. So I had a guy reach out to me, and he said his son loves Forged in Fire and would love to come and take the 1-day knife making course, but his son is 8 years old. So I'm like, man, what am I going to do? 8 years old. Like, there's no way we're going to take him through like the full, like, I just think I'll lose. I think of my son and it would he has the attention span of a gnat. So I think most 8-year-olds do. So I think we're going to start forging a leaf that'll get him into it. And then we'll probably do a spike knife, something he doesn't have to put a handle on it, because I think a handle is going to get a little monotonous. So that'll be interesting, and it'll be. I'm going to try to make it fun and lighthearted, and do a bunch of little forging things. So hopefully that'll keep his interest.
Nice. I just got a text message right now from Grace from Amazon Recruiting. They came across my profile. They think I would be a great fit for a part-time remote role.
Really, at Amazon?
Yeah, they have flexible hours, 60 to 90 minutes, 4 days a week. The pay is incredible, from $250 to $500 per day. Base is $1,000 per 4 working days. Benefits, free training, and 15 to 20 days paid annual vacation. They currently have 20 openings.
Wow.
Just text them back.
What are we fucking? Is it Indeed a new sponsor or something?
I don't know, dude. I'm totally tripped. A part-time remote role with 15 to 20 days of vacation. I think that's like every week is a vacation.
Well, you're part-time anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Are they including that?
That's what it said. Paid 15 to 20 days paid vacation from my part-time remote role.
Huh.
I don't know, man. I'm quitting.
I was just gonna say, does your boss listen to this once in a while?
Yeah. Sorry, fucker. I'm out.
You're gonna be a bigwig at Amazon, working part-time remote.
That's right.
Hey, I'm retired.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll consider it. Send me the link.
Yeah, you should. How would you pass it up?
Knife making gets slow, then yeah.
Oh man,
they can pay me in Amazon gift cards.
There you go. I can't believe that just happened. All right. Who do you got for Maker Spotlight?
This week, so part of the origination of the gradient pattern, Mareka was working with Peter Schwarzbert, and they actually kind of co-originated it, the concepts of gradients. So I thought I should take a look at Peter's profile and realize I wasn't even following him,
I'm
and
not either.
he does some amazing work. And I actually reached out to him and asked if I could, maybe he has some images of some early gradients that we can use in the video. Haven't heard back from him, but I just sent it a couple hours ago, earlier today. But he does a lot on woots. I can see Spencer's comments on a lot of his posts, which was funny. But does a lot about woots. And one technique that actually I was talking to Spencer about that really intrigued me. And I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. I've reached out to Peter because I told him, hey, I want to pick your brain on this technique because I think it's just really cool. So I'm going to give that a try in a future Triple T video. So
Nice.
Stay tuned. But yeah, I just does some really amazing work. I would love if you scroll all the way down in his profile bio. It's on the left on his grid. That one is just amazing. It looks like a gradient. I don't think it is, but he said pattern welded steel, but it's a random pattern, but looks really, really cool. Maybe that is a gradient. I don't know, but I'd have to like dissect it. But it's an integral chef knife and looks amazing.
Yeah.
So
does not look very random.
Yes. So some really cool stuff. Lots of
topographical type thing.
Yeah. You could tell that's his wheelhouse because with the woots that he's doing, everything is very topo centric kind of thing.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And what's his IG handle?
His IG handle is Peter Burt Forge with no underscores or any bullshit. Peter Burt Forge.
Nice.
Yeah. So go give him a follow and check out what he does.
Very cool.
Who do you have this week?
So I have EJ underscore work. Kid's name is Emmett. He has 650 followers out of Minnesota. And he's 15 years old. And I mean, I dig that right off the bat. Any younger guy that's out there getting it. But I was just strolling through my feed the other day since I have widened my view from 6 people. And one of his builds popped up and I was looking at it and I was like, God damn, that's clean. And so I started to just cruising through his profile here. And I was really impressed with the EDC stuff that he was doing. A lot of batch work. Looks, I want to say that's like Cerakote finishes, and but really cool,
impressive stuff,
dude. Like top, like super fucking clean.
Yeah,
I mean, it has a couple models, but like I'm just over the top impressed with just how sharp and like well put together. The one that caught my eye is I don't know, man. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 down. It's a segmented or like a mechanical bolt-on handles. He was putting it together, and I was just like, God, the segmented scales on it, some gold sole bolts.
Oh thing. Yeah. I see it.
Just and I was just watching him put it together. I was like, God, that is a fucking sexy knife. So clicked on the profile. I wasn't following him, so I gave him a follow and was like, man, I gotta share this with everybody. So 15-year-old maker out of Minnesota, EJ underscore work. Go give him a follow and support and go check his stuff out.
The one right below that on his grid where he's holding 3 knives,
Yeah.
The bevels on,
The
I
handle.
really dig the bevels on those handles.
Yeah. It's super clean, dude. Like
very clean. And the other one that I really love is above that one, just the shape of that handle. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the handles on Seth's knives, Seth Lopez's knives.
Yeah.
It has like really that drop, but really, really cool.
Yeah. So
like astounding that this is a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
It makes me feel bad, actually.
It does. The exact same deal. And like the latest drop, like I was watching one of his just really good reels too. Good videography. That's what I was thinking. So, anyways, I don't know. I'm a fan, man. I like what you're doing, Emmett. So keep it up. And yeah, that's Emmett_work. And go tell him the boys at Triple T said what's up.
Hey, yeah, I'm either I've just seen this before, or he looks a little familiar. He might have been at the Midwest Knife Makers Guild Hammer In.
That's where it is, right?
Yeah,
up in that area.
Yeah, it's in Minnesota.
Yeah,
so he looks familiar. He was either there or because I didn't meet everyone like in person, or I've just seen his profile before. But it wouldn't surprise me if he was there at that session. I don't see any pictures or anything. But cool, really cool stuff. Impressive. I just gave him a follow, and yeah, really, really good. That's a good one.
Yeah, thanks.
Good job.
Not me. That's
good to see you pulling your weight on Maker Spotlights.
Oh, that is a fucking low blow to everyone that I fucking shout out. I will kick him in the white vein for you. Peeps, I got your back.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, man, but that's about it. Unless I'm missing something that we got, I think we should get the hell out of here.
You're out of here Wednesday, but you're back before the weekend.
I'm back Friday.
Okay. Do I?
Yeah, it's a quick.
What's today? What month are we in? Yeah, I got October. Nothing this weekend, so yeah, maybe we do something.
Yeah. I need to etch. I do need to etch, but that's not what I need you for.
You mean laser?
Laser, yeah. Some stuff. So maybe Sunday we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good.
All
right, man. It's been
boring.
It's been an event.
Yeah, it's been super boring. Sorry to keep you. Sorry to keep you guys. Yeah, so not entertained. I'll try harder next week.
Yeah, we'll try not to disappoint again.
Yeah, my beard's super long, dude. I'm getting so many compliments, and like people are like actually commenting on it. I'm
starting to start braiding it soon.
Hopefully, I guess. Yeah,
that's a good look. I want to see that.
I've had fucking beard envy my entire life, and then it's still random. Like somebody, it was Saturday at the tournament. Somebody was like, "Man, that thing's getting." And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, beard, bro. It's fucking looking good, man. I'm like, yeah, damn right it is.
I can't do it. Even like down here, this is, it starts to grow and then it just drives me crazy and I can't do it.
Somebody asked me like how long I've been growing now. I'm like, I think June. I don't know. I don't know. It
doesn't seem like it's been that long. Like,
yeah. I don't think I think it was June when I finally just let it go.
Because I felt like at Blade Show, it was kind of normal length.
Maybe. Yeah. It was 100%. Yeah, it was nothing out of control. But yeah,
does Lynn like it?
I don't. Yeah. I guess
she hasn't said. You didn't check with the boss first before you grew it.
No, I just fucking was just letting it go, and then. The barber started like shaping it up and I was like, all right, well, let's see what we can do here. And I was just expecting for it to like, growing all white trashy like it always has. So
here we are. It's white.
It's white. Yeah. It said trashy though. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Later. And that's a wrap.